Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven have revealed that the greatest need of the hour in 2019 is for awakening humanity to work with the company of heaven in ways that will awaken within the masses of humanity the remembrance of the oneness of all life. During the past several years, lightworkers around the world and the company of heaven have worked in unison to co-create shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness within the masses of humanity. According to the company of heaven, these monumental shifts have succeeded beyond anything that has ever been attempted in the evolutionary process of the sons and daughters of God. These shifts have literally catapulted the earth and all life evolving upon her up the spiral of evolution in ways that surpassed even the greatest expectations of heaven. The consciousness codes of the millennials and the children have now been activated within their DNA. The sacred knowledge that contains the viable solutions for the maladies existing on earth is beginning to surface into the hearts and minds of these precious ones. It is now time for the next phase of our Father, Mother God's contingency plan to be initiated. Whether at this moment you are consciously aware of it or not, this vitally important facet of Earth's ascension process involves you and me and the rest of awakening humanity. It is not by chance that you are receiving this information. Your I Am presence has magnetized this information into your sphere of awareness because you have been preparing for lifetimes to serve as an instrument of God and as the open door for this critical phase of our Father, Mother God's unfolding divine plan. Our ascended sisters and brothers who are assisting us from the realms of illumined truth are revealing that this year the earth is moving into uncharted frequencies of light, which will, mercifully, help humanity to transcend our limitations from the past. These messengers of God are coming forth to volunteer their assistance in previously unknown ways during this essential cosmic endeavor on behalf of the masses of humanity. Our Father, Mother God have indicated that through this greatly intensified divine intervention and the heart-based assistance of awakening humanity, we will collectively co-create the divine potential and the sacred space for the reactivation of humanity's 12 solar strands of DNA. Our godparents have revealed that activating humanity's 12 solar strands of DNA is by far the most powerful thing we can do in order to raise the consciousness of the masses so that they will remember that they are one with all life. Just imagine what a different world this will be when every person consciously knows that they are one with all life, and that anything they do to harm another person, place, or thing for their personal gain will wreak havoc in their own life. Imagine what a different world we will live in when every person comprehends the profound truth that with every breath we take and with every thought, feeling, word, and action we express, we are either adding to the light of the world or the chaos, depending on our frame of mind at the time. The original 12 solar strands of humanity's DNA became dormant eons ago when we fell into the abyss of separation and duality and lost the awareness of our I Am presence. During that fateful time, our crown chakra of enlightenment closed. This caused us to lose Christ consciousness, which is the enlightened state of consciousness our Father, Mother God invested us with when we were first breathed forth from the core of creation. The divine purpose of our 12 strands of DNA was to keep the sons and daughters of God consciously connected to our I Am presence and the realms of illumined truth during our earthly sojourns. Originally, our 12 strands of DNA functioned like a very elaborate fiber optic communication system, enabled us to communicate with our I Am presence and the beings of light in the realms of illumined truth. When our crown chakra closed and we lost awareness of our I Am presence, we developed a fragmented and fear-based human ego. That distorted aspect of our fallen consciousness descended into such chaotic frequencies of discord that our 12 solar strands of DNA short-circuited into the double helix of DNA that science is now researching. Even with all that our scientists have discovered about our DNA and the genome in the double helix DNA they have access to, some still profess that 98% of our DNA is junk DNA. Of course, there is no such thing as junk DNA. There is only DNA that our scientists have not been able to identify or categorize with their current methods, because that DNA is dormant. For decades, we believed that our DNA was stagnant and fixed in a particular pattern. Now we know that our DNA is a shimmering waveform configuration that is being modified by a greatly amplified influx of our Father, Mother God's light. Our DNA is also being modified by waves of solar radiation, magnetic fields, and sonic impulses, as well as the thought forms and emotions that are associated with the shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness taking place within the hearts and minds of awakening humanity. Now, because of the need of the hour, in 2019, you and I and the rest of awakening humanity are being given an unprecedented opportunity. Our Father, Mother God are asking us to co-create with the company of heaven an activity of light that will assist the I Am presence within the masses of humanity to reactivate the original divine potential within our 12 solar strands of DNA. This will be a process that will build in momentum step by step throughout the year. As each facet of the divine plan is revealed to us by our Father, Mother God, we at Era of Peace will share that information with you through our weekly vlogs, our free seminars, and our monthly newsletters. If you are not familiar with these items, you may sign up for them and receive them for free on our website, eraofpeace.org. The goal of this facet of our Father, Mother God's divine plan is for awakening humanity and the company of heaven to prepare every man, woman, and child on earth at a cellular level to safely receive the frequencies of light that will be necessary to reactivate every person's 12 solar strands of DNA. The critical mass of divine light that will allow humanity to reach that unstoppable shift is destined to bathe the earth during the global gathering, which will take place on the anniversary of harmonic convergence in August 2019. The vehicle that will be used for that event is the 33rd Annual World Congress on Illumination, which will be held in Tucson, Arizona, August 10th through the 15th, 2019. This annual World Congress is truly a global and life-transforming event for everyone who has the heart call to participate. Listen to your heart, and your I Am presence will guide you unerringly as to your part of this vitally important facet of the divine plan. Every light worker will be in his or her right and perfect place. No facet of the divine plan is any more important than another. What is important is that we respond to whatever our I Am presence is guiding us to do. We must trust and know that if we are being guided to be physically present within the portal of light in Tucson, Arizona, then our I Am presence and the company of heaven will assist us in paving the way. This is true whether we need assistance with time, energy, or money to accomplish our facet of this divine plan. Our Father, Mother God, and the beings of light in the realms of illumined truth are sending forth a clarion call to all embodied light workers. This includes you and me. For this vitally important facet of our Father, Mother God's divine plan, we are being asked to gather within the portal of light in Tucson, Arizona, which reverberates with the most powerful frequencies of the flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation and the flame of transfiguring divine love. Listen to your heart, and you will intuitively know that it is imperative for lightworkers around the world to be physically present for this facet of God's unfolding divine plan. Together, we will form a transformer that will allow the I Am presence of every person on earth to receive the intensified frequencies of light that will reactivate the dormant divine potential within humanity's 12 solar strands of DNA. All of the light workers who have been prepared to serve in this powerful way on behalf of the masses of humanity will know who they are through the inner promptings of their heart flame. So listen to your heart and trust your inner guidance. Your light is needed now. In addition to those who are inspired to be physically present, there will be light workers who will join in consciousness from their points of light around the world. These light workers will project the light flowing through their heart flame into the portal of light where the light workers are physically gathered in Tucson, Arizona. This will exponentially expand our unified efforts. The 33rd Annual World Congress on Illumination will take place August 10th through the 15th, 2019. All of the information you will need to participate in this unprecedented opportunity is available on our website, eraofpeace.org. It is with infinite gratitude that our Father, Mother God bless you for your willingness to be the open door for the light of God that will accomplish this critical facet of humanity's ascension process. God bless you, dear one. I look forward to being with you next week.